Hello, I'm going to show you how to use the SCAS strategy to perform a semi-automatic initial selection of primary studies through the StArt tool. I'm going to use an example which aims to search for tools that support the systematic review process. Here we have a fill-in protocol with the main question, some example identified keywords, the search list, that is, the search database that will be used, the inclusion and exclusion criteria, and so on. In the execution phase, we have to retrieve the primary studies from the database and load them in StArt. I've already downloaded the studies for the three first databases I had chosen, and now I'm going to show how to load studies for ACM as example. Right-click on the name and choose Add Search Section. Then, click Next, copy and paste the final search string used in the database, and click Next. You can add observation regarding the used search string if you wanted. After that, click Finish. Now we have to click on BibTeX button and choose the BibTeX file downloaded from the search database. You can ask StArt to automatically detect duplicated studies. Finally, we have the studies loaded into the tool. In the selection line, it's possible to see the unclassified studies here, and also the duplicated ones automatically identified by StArt. The SCAS strategy can be applied to unclassified studies only. We have two buttons on the top, one to generate the quadrants and another to automatically classify studies based on their quadrants. Let's click on the first button and wait for StArt to generate the quadrants. Based on the proposed strategy, the scoring number of citation features are combined and the quadrant is assigned to each study. Studies belonging to quadrant 1 are supposed to be the most relevant ones, while studies belonging to quadrant 4 are supposed to be non-relevant studies. Here we have the classification of studies by quadrants. We can click on the column and order by quadrant. When clicking on the Auto Classify button, studies belonging to quadrant 1 are automatically accepted, and studies belonging to quadrant 4 are automatically rejected. Corresponding inclusion and exclusion criteria are assigned to such studies. Studies belonging to quadrants 2 and 3 should be manually reviewed.